Welcome back to TV Talk tonight. We're talking about what we watched on TV the last week of April 2010. We just, in the previous segment, talked about Tuesday. One other show on Tuesday that I watch is V. And let me tell you about when I watch V, I don't need to watch it all. I can fast forward V, and all I need to hear is the last line in each scene to get what's going on.
Right.
Because there's a lot of babble, and then the very last line is usually a twist, like, you know, go get this person, or I'm really this person, or this person's really a visitor. You know, it's the kind of show where you just have to watch the last line of each scene to know what's going on, and then, you know, you can watch it in 10 minutes and not have to sit there for an hour. So that's pretty good.
I don't know if that's how they want you
I don't know.
watch
Yeah,
it,
this is why that
sure.
show doesn't rate too well anymore.
Okay, sure.
So
remember we were going to tell everyone how we felt about Conan when we went to go see him?
Yeah.
We should tell everyone how we felt when we went to see Conan.
What did you feel when we went and go see Conan?
I very much enjoyed Conan. It was a great show. I'm even more looking forward to his show on TBS.
Now, what about the fact that Max Weinberg was not in the show?
You know,
and
I
there's
saw
rumors
him.
that
I saw him in the audience.
Max Weinberg was in the audience.
I saw
really?
him in the. Oh my gosh! I didn't tell you, did I?
You tell me.
Max Weinberg was sitting in the audience up where Jonah Hill was sitting in the audience.
So he's still friendly with them, but he's doing the Springsteen tour because there's rumors going around that he might not be on his TBS series.
I did hear that. I heard that. But I guess we'll find out on Sunday when Conan's on 60 Minutes.
Yes, we'll have to.
It's very interesting.
Oh, that's the first time I'm going to watch 60 Minutes.
Okay.
Because I only watch entertainment. I don't watch news.
60 Minutes often does entertainment stories.
I know. So
but anyway.
It's being taped on the DVR.
Okay.
So
anyway, it's a very good show. If anyone in America still has a chance to see the show, go see it.
Indeed, and then we'll all be watching his TBS show in November.
Yes.
Wednesday night, Idol. Siobhan is gone. So, yeah, you know what? I got to say I'm okay with it.
Yes.
We're down to the top 6 now. It's 5. We've only got one girl left, Bower Socks. She didn't do the best week, so we all know she's going to be in the final 2. But
there isn't the wow this
You know,
season.
I mean, Casey did very well. Mike's doing good. It was like, Siobhan, you know, we've seen your act. You know, you're very nice to look at with your fancy clothes and whatever. Yeah, but, you know, I'm over it. So I didn't feel bad that Siobhan went home.
Okay.
We had the middle Modern Family Cougar Town.
Yes.
Cougar Town's very interesting because the show has changed. It used to be about an older woman chasing, you know, younger guys, and that didn't work. It wasn't very good, but they believed in Courtney Cox. They left on, and now it's turned into a real ensemble comedy. It's basically Friends, but they're 40s instead of 30s.
Right.
So
and it's 2 like families, isn't it?
Well,
2
there's
main families.
Well, it's her and it's the neighbor and it's Ellie and you know and whatnot, and then Grayson's across the road and blah blah blah. And they're talking about changing the name of it because it's a totally different show. I mean, do you think you think just keep it Cougar Town even though it has nothing to do with Cougar Town anymore?
Yeah.
I mean, they say they
change of name. People will be like, what?
Well, did you know that Ellen was originally called These Friends of Mine?
No, but was it on the air being called These Friends of Mine?
For the first season it was These Friends of Mine, then it became Ellen. Seinfeld was, when it first aired, it was the Seinfeld Chronicles.
I did know that.
They had Valerie back in the 80s, which became Valerie's Family, which became the Hogan Family.
Right. Well,
it might not necessarily change. I mean, it'll probably stay the same time slot.
Right.
So they could change the name, but only if they come up with a decent name. We'll see.
Interesting.
Now, you watched Happy Town, the premiere of Happy Town?
I did. I really love Twin Peaks, so it's kind of an homage to that.
Yeah.
It wasn't amazing, but it will keep me... It opens some mysteries. So it will keep me watching it for the rest of the season.
I just worry about launching a show in April when it's only going to have 6 episodes and disappear. You know, it doesn't have enough time to build an audience and come back next season.
Well, if it's going to be good, then yes.
Well, if it's amazing...
And it's got Sam Neill, and we love Sam Neill, fellow Australian. We seem to love all Australians.
He's actually from New Zealand, but we'll claim him as one of ours.
Well, we will claim him. We love to claim
If you're a popular New Zealander, we claim you as Australian. If you're bad, we don't want you. When Russell Crowe's bad, we say no. But when he's good, we say he's Australian.
Yeah, Happy Town,
Yeah.
I did like it.
All right, so you were happy with Happy Town.
I was happy with Happy Town, yes.
You weren't overjoyed, you were just happy.
Yes.
Thursday was the beginning of Fox Rocks on Fringe, where they were doing
singing. Yes.
Yeah, they're doing singing, and they didn't do singing as much as they did film noir, and the film noir aspect was really good. I mean, it was a filler episode; nothing really happened, but it was enjoyable.
Okay.
So yeah.
What else was on Thursday?
Survivor.
No, I wasn't talking
I'm getting to Real Housewives. First, let's talk about Survivor.
Okay, sure, Survivor.
Because I'm watching Survivor and my heart is beating because
really?
I want Russell to do well and I'm worried. And
really, I think Russell's a really douche. But okay.
Well, he finds the idol. He doesn't tell anyone, and then he's played well to get Candace in on his side.
Right.
And I'm going to be very upset when he gets voted out.
Okay.
And I know it's going to have to happen eventually.
Okay.
But it didn't happen this week.
We don't. He might win.
Well, based on his interview in his reunion special last season, it looked like he didn't think he was going to win because he was really upset that he didn't win. It was like he figured like that was his only chance to win.
Right.
So hopefully they were telling him, pretend you've lost the next one as well. So he does get far. Right. We had a big cat fight because Amanda and Danielle were fighting over the hidden clue they found.
Yep.
If I was Amanda, I would have just locked myself in the bathroom, read the clue and flushed it. But I guess she said that in an interview too, that she should have done that. But when you're in the moment... It's hard. It's hard to think of that.
Yeah.
All right, Carl, tell us about Real Housewives of New York.
So, Real Housewives of New York City was scandalous because Paris Hilton, as bad as he is, actually outed Bethany's pregnancy. And she wasn't even 3 months yet, so there was a lot of drama.
Yeah, you don't talk about it until after 3 months.
Yeah, so there was a bit of drama. She was a bit upset. More Jill drama. Always Jill drama. But the real excitement is that Housewives of New Jersey starts on Monday.
Because one Real Housewives is not enough. You have to watch more than...
Well, Real Housewives of New Jersey is like really catty.
Yeah,
it's really
they all hate each other.
Well, no, 3 of them are actually family members. So that's probably what makes it better. Is they have to like each other.
But they don't like Danielle.
No, they hate Danielle.
What did someone do to her last season?
She flipped a table on her.
Flipped a table on her. Like food and everything?
Food and all, everything. It was classic. And then 5 seconds later, she's like, I'm cool.
Well, there's a quote from next week's episode where Teresa says about Danielle, you put the cont in contradiction.
Right.
So
it was Teresa who did the table flip.
So she obviously doesn't like her.
It's a very good show. I love all the Real Housewives. They're awesome. Except Atlanta, maybe.
Also, we had the NBC comedy block.
Yes.
The Office was Michael-centric, and I really liked it.
Okay.
And they were talking about he was trying to impress a client and whether or not he should hit on her or not. And actually, some news this week was Steve Carell did an interview with BBC saying that next season might be his last season of The Office.
I did see that.
Season 7.
Interesting.
And now, back in the old days, 7 seasons was great. Mary Tyler Moore did 7 seasons.
Yes.
That was the number. But now... NBC, everyone, they just want money.
Yes.
So, do you think an Office without Steve Carell would be any good?
No, I think they should go out on a high.
Yeah.
He's the main character.
Yeah, but then all the other 16 series regulars lose their jobs if Steve Carell goes.
Unfortunately, yes, but that's what happened when Seinfeld wanted to finish his show.
Yeah.
The rest of them out of show.
That's true, but that was only 3 of them. But
so when Buffy wanted to finish, the rest of them were out of show.
I guess they should be thankful for 7 seasons and
they
not
should.
be...
They should be. And they'll all get other jobs. They're all recognisable enough now that they can go out and get other jobs.
Okay.
I think. That's my opinion.
Yeah, well, that's true enough.
Yes.
That's true. All right, I think we have time for a little segment that I like to call...
Oh, a segment!
Stephen Brandon's Serious Business.
Remember, we have no money. No money.
So there we go. I just want to discuss a little topic, nudity on Showtime. I've watched Mary Louise Parker on Weeds a lot, and I enjoy her. I watched Toni Collette on United States of Terror, and I think they're very attractive women, and I like them. But suddenly, in the middle of season 5... Mary Louise Parker has a sex scene and a bath in 2 different episodes, and she's topless.
Right.
The other week, Toni Collette is having sex with Jolly Laurie Adams as her male character, butt, and she turns to put a t-shirt on, breasts.
Okay.
I'm a boob man. I like it, but it just throws me off. I'm like, do I want to look? Do I not want to look? Because these women are mothers. They're older, but they're very sexy.
Right.
And these are female leads. I mean, I don't necessarily want to see my female leads like that.
Well, I think if the part calls for it, why shouldn't they do it?
Yeah, Mary Louise Parker wasn't happy with hers. She said the director forced it upon her. And it tricked her. You don't trick someone to having a nude
I'm sorry.
scene.
I think,
I mean, maybe in my mind, I want to see the characters who are playing their daughters having, relations because that's more sexy, like a CW type thing.
Right. Well, if it calls for it, it calls for it.
Yeah, but it was just like, Toni Collette was like a flash in the pan, and it was like there, and it was gone. I was like, obviously I went back and paused it because I'm a guy, and that's what I do. But... I'm a little iffy on that. I'm a little iffy on that topic.
You should write to Showtime.
No, it's
Tell them you're upset.
That's okay.
Showtime execs.
No.
Well, Steve wants a boob, but then he does want a boob.
Younger boob. Let's just go with younger boob.
Okay.
All right, that's enough about that. I think I'm getting pretty hot and bothered. Let's just talk about what we should be watching on TV next week. Lost is back. It's got an episode called The Candidate. We're going to find out if Jack is the candidate, who's going to replace Jacob. Also, we should be watching Julie Louis-Dreyfus on The New Adventures of Old Christine on CBS on Wednesdays. Because in that episode, new Christine is going to give birth on old Christine's birthday. Plus, Matthew gets a bitchy new roommate played by Julia Lehman, who's actually going to be our guest next week. We have this new actress, up-and-coming star, going to be sitting with us here in the studio talking about her New Adventures of Old Christine episode. So watch us here next week. Thanks for watching, everyone, tonight. We'll catch you next time on TV Talk Tonight. Happy viewing.